I just heard this completely differently. You know how you hear, and I've used it many times, put on your own mask before you can help others, right? Talking about, what you learn in the airplane. Put on your own mask before you can help others. Get your needs met so then you can help others. Meaning you get your needs met so you're not looking to get from anybody outside yourself, and you're not projecting your shit onto them, pretending like you're helping them when you're just projecting your stuff onto them. But the way I just heard it was, put on your own mask before you help others, meaning put on your own covering before you help others. Put on the identity. It's like a film over you, an identity over you. It's like a persona. Put on this idea before you step out and help others. And they've taken me to a passage similar to that many a times, where it's like, when you're home, when you're in your safe space, when you're with loved ones, when you can let down your guard, when you can be open and transparent and safe, you want to have nothing on but linen, meaning a thin film, meaning you want to be transparent. You want to be free and light and easy and breathable. Yet when you leave that safe space and you're amongst others, you need to have on, it's like a coat of armor, but you don't want to say a coat of armor. You're not looking to go out there for battle, but you want to have on the mask, the identity, the persona, the ego that keeps you alert and aware and awake, and not freely giving to others. I forget how they say it, unless you want to consecrate them, something like that, like unless you want, right? I just feel like or at least I have heard that wrong for so long, because I guess I was just giving love freely to everybody, which again, is almost comical that I'm just getting this. I'm just hearing it that way. Because they've shown me that how many times, especially in the very beginning, in like 2021, I used to use that example all the time, where they would show me constantly getting burned by the fire, having to get in the hospital to get all patched up, and then come out of the hospital and be like, oh, look, the pretty fire. And I'd run back in, and it was like, oh, good Lord, this child. And so it's kind of that idea where, we sometimes can't see until we can see. We can't hear until we can hear. And I mean, I guess it's a different way of saying the same thing, that we do know. We do know to just, I guess I didn't know. I didn't know for a long time. I didn't have discernment for a very long time. I had it and then lost it. And I don't know that it works that way, which would imply I never had it. I guess, okay, they're saying it does in that we can, they're saying refuse your gifts. I guess there's times when we do refuse our gifts, or we walk away from them, or we walk away from our better knowing. I guess it's the idea of like, you get the intuitive hit or download or intuition or however you want to say it, and you choose not to follow it. And, but then you don't know why things keep going wrong. And it's like, well, what do you mean? You're not following your intuition. You're not listening to yourself. You're not choosing you. So you do know why. And I guess it's along these same lines. It just was an interesting way to have me, I guess, another layer for me to hear, put on your own mask before you help others. And I think I was hearing that backwards. I was hearing it more like, make sure all your needs are met and you're healed and whole. So you're not projecting onto them, and you're not judging them, and you're able to hold that space for them. But that's still leaving me open and exposed in the sense of what they're suggesting. Like, great, do all that. And you still need to put on a film, a mask, a layer, a barrier. And which again, it's like it's a word I wouldn't think to use, but it's and it maybe is the wrong word to use. And yet it's like, in other words, it's as wrong of a word to use as a coat of armor, meaning we're not looking to battle. It's not about that. It's about one's own protection of one's own energy, time, resources, not just giving free willy-nilly, this idea. Along with, I guess, the idea of it's like pouring into a cup that has a hole at the bottom. It's like that same idea. It's like people might even ask for the help, but they have no intention of like sealing up the hole at the bottom of their bucket. So you'll just continue to pour on them forevermore. And they don't have to do anything. It's like enabling them. I don't know how to say everything they're showing. It's almost like people are forced to do the work because it shows how much they actually want it. It's supposed to be a little bit difficult. It's supposed to be challenging in the sense that you're going to put forth that effort for yourself. This is also interesting to me. I don't think I've heard it or seen it the way they're showing it now either, where I think we've been so trained out of making things hard. Meaning, I feel like a lot of us had that pounded into us. You have to work hard for everything, And then we learned, oh, that's the wrong mentality. And so we've been trained out of that. But now they're showing, it's like they're retraining me back into that. But they're saying, no, they're not retraining me back into that. It's not that. It's the idea of, the things that are true are going to... Yeah, it is kind of that, though. Maybe I'm mistranslating or misunderstanding it. I'm not sure how to say it because they are showing. It's like you have to show that you really want it. Maybe I'm looking at like they're also showing like you have to focus on it long enough or strong enough, which to me that can be hard. That can be challenging, even if it's something I want, right? So for a lot of people, that might be like, oh no, I have no problem like indulging in that fantasy and focusing there and desiring that and feeling that and living in that space. And then there's others of us who, with ADD and whatnot, I can only focus for so long. And then if you force me to come back to that focus, it's like, are you out of your damn mind? It's like painful, right? I have to be free, let go, And so it's almost like, well, no, if you really want it, you're going to have to figure out a way. And so that seems like really challenging or hard. So again, I guess it's our use of terms, our understanding of what is and isn't meant. Like somebody else could be like, oh, I didn't think that was hard. Oh, that's really hard for me. Oh, it should be easy. Well, that's really hard for me. Oh, but you know what I mean? We can get all flipped topsy-turvy. You mean one thing, I mean something else. What's hard for you is easy for me. What's easy for me is hard for you, right? Like it's like, oh my God. I guess this is around and around we go. This goes back to everybody has to learn themselves and love themselves. Because we'll listen to all these teachers who could have all the right intent and be speaking from truth and love and purity and be giving you the completely wrong message for you because all your definitions are flipped because the way your brain works or how you operate. And so if you follow them, they're going to lead you right off a fucking cliff. And they sure didn't mean to. That wasn't their intention. They thought they were helping. Right? It's like, oh, fuck. Why did I even come on here? I don't know. I see the intention. Oh, geez.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.